Okay, so yeah, like I said, the last time we played, we only got a couple hours in because ended up having some internet issues, which is not very cool. Stay as long as you can without spoilers, not a problem, Duncan. No spoilers, but help is always appreciated. As after all, I enjoy backseat gaming as long as there's no spoilers. So, guys, and a boop. Okay. So, hopefully we don't start having any issues. We're gonna start talking with all our. Okay, so we gotta talk with all our friends before we carry on, I suppose.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itaman, what do you say?
How dare you spoil that, Duncan?
Thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itaman. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itaman.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that.
Okay, Idaman's adorable.
But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Oh, I would love a Thunderjaw over that damn snake that we fought.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right.
Protect that boy with our lies.
I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, the Tenakth? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Years of hostility?
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
You're welcome for that stuff, Duncan. And yes, I've got a hat. I've got multiple hats. I got lots of hats.
Nuke and Nora suffered greatly.
What is a
resisting as best they could. But none fought.
But yeah, I
back
got
at the
lots of
time.
hats actually. I just don't
They
wear them
rose
anymore.
up and assaulted our western
Or at least
front
very
with
often.
barren
Not
light,
not on
sweeping
stream
from the
anyways.
raids.
But getting a bit
Bringing
chilly
the
in here. I
doctors
wanted to
again
wear my
after that
beanie, so
was tricky.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier. Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years? Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. Itaman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man. Which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown
Someone's
go
got to
to
tell
some
that
of
kid to be
yours
careful.
first?
Don't poke an eye out, please.
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne.
She
and
understands.
I don't wish to sit there forever.
Eh.
When Itaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy.
Anyways, also, Rain, how was your first stream?
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
Alright, well, I guess it's time to go. Started with technical difficulties, but after solving them, it went well. Awesome. Awesome.
I
Glad to
need
hear that.
get going.
One
Hope all
moment,
goes well
Aloy.
with that.
There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian? And stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. I'll eventually finish my Metro series that you started 5 years ago. Wow. Well, hopefully you finish it. Will express compassion or give voice to her deepest convictions. I'll use her insight to find a clever, less obvious approach, and will confront the challenge directly. Now, Avad seems like a great guy. However, he was a bit awkward when we last met, had word with him in Zero Dawn, so now's not the time.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology.
He is still a grieving man,
My
just needs a
wishes for
friend.
your
Yeah,
success.
that's exactly what he needs to find.
Goodbye, Aloy. As always.
All those
our
options
hopes
are a no, though. Yes, they are. Except some are more kind. One's a little too kind. The others are a little too aggressive. The other one is like, okay, time to make you understand. Okay, so who else needs to get talking to?
Savior, the orb remains untouched, as per Blameless Murad's instructions.
I picked the compassion one, and it's a hard friend zone. Huh? Maybe we should have gone for a compassion. Anyways, Is there any? Oh, was there not any more? Oh. Supposed to talk with them, or...
I'll be right here until you need me.
Honestly, that was probably the nicest one, probably.
There, the workbench. Uthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress, please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go...
He was just...
With
He was just having a joke.
Always.
How have you been?
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I love their... Okay, I'm really loving their jabs.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind his solarium. Blech.
Shadow Karja?
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cuddly here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know, you're out.
I like this
Go.
too.
Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
They said the West would be dangerous.
Anyways. Time to do some crafting, I suppose.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Oh, neat.
Are you ready to go? Or do you need a little more time?
I think I talked with everybody. Is there any more people around here? 'Cause I don't think I saw any more people. Time to go.
Just a
Okay. Was there a way to manually save? Or is there just auto saves? Oh, right. Fireplaces. Duh. Okay. Which we haven't ran into any yet. Amazingly. All right. Well, time to go.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends, or do you need more time?
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
She's sneaking out. %, if you wait, highlighted message. Woo! Yeah, it's the reason why, one of the reasons why I made it so high is because I'm a small streamer.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt?
Hopefully this isn't copyright.
I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside.
But yeah, one of the main reasons I made that so high was because, ooh, Thunderjaws. Don't want to fight him right now. I don't have all my skills. That's because, like I said, I'm a small streamer, and I'm gonna see your, most likely see your messages anyways, unless I'm dead focused. Hey, I'm gonna hope that this isn't actually copyrighted. If it is, oh shoot. Won't rest until my chat is popping. Nice, thank you. The song was specifically made for this game? Okay. Doesn't mean it wasn't like licensed. So we'll see. Also titles. Woo! We're seeing all of the old machines from the first game. Nice little touch. Thank you. Hopefully that works out. Title drop.
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chain Scrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
Maybe they just haven't tried to ride one of those. Yep. Probably. Level 3 reached.
Smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Well, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chain Scrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ah!
Great.
Well, that's not entirely good.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman, proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
I love
Okay.
Eloy so much.
I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith and chain scrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks.
Acid arrow.
I'll find it and
Ooh.
I'll bring it
Oh,
back.
is acid? Oh yeah, acid is the
Hey.
new.
Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operators under strict orders. Passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to chain scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
I don't know who. I don't think I
gotta
know who
find
Jorf is, but
But it might be good to hit chain scrape first and upgrade my bow.
all right. Scroll, short scroll of parchment with an official seal by mandate of the commander. Mandate of Commander Nozar. All residents of the Daunt are herewith informed of the following: the gates between Barren Light and No Man's Land are hereby ordered shut and sealed in expectation of the imminent embassy. None are allowed passage either way until further notice. Exceptions will be made regardless of the clan. Let it be clear that no exceptions will be made for the Osram. Any outstanding arrangements made depending on the nature, again, to eliminate any doubts. All of the above pertains to the Osram regardless of circumstances, excuses, or so-called binding contract. Okay. Any complaints? Okay. He's the guy who's just to him. Yeah.
If you'll excuse me, I need to.
I'll get us.
Oh, Jorah. This is Jorah. Okay. It's the first bonfire. Ladies and gentlemen, bonfire. And a manual save, please. Thank you. Go. Come on. Okay, all honesty, I kind of find this slightly annoying already.
This will make a good die.
Probably shouldn't even be here be here yet. Oh, wait.
Smoke. I wonder where it's coming from.